And we are back. I miss saying that, people. All right. So after a dormant year and a half in a brand new area with a brand new cast and a brand new goal and a brand new purpose, we are here. Pineapple Radio, people. We are here. We are here. All right. First off, before we get into anything else, shout out to Nick from Marsden House. We're making our awesome new intro, so go check them out. Go check them out on Instagram. Go check them out all over. Lots of cool stuff there. All right. Let's get into it here, people. Let's do this thing. Who are we? What is happening? Where are we? What's going on? David.
Yes. Dirty David.
Dirty
apparently.
David.
Hello, everybody.
Allegedly dirty
Allegedly
David.
David, even though I did take a shower this morning. Yeah. But my name is David. I'm very excited to be with all of you guys for this new adventure and journey.
Yes.
Who am I? I don't know.
Who are any of us?
Yeah, exactly. I'm very eclectic, very mysterious, but probably not. But I am. I just found out I am the oldest one here, so that's kind of cool.
Old man.
Old man.
We're all sitting.
What else?
We're all sitting. And I like how you brought up we're all sitting like oldest to youngest here.
Yeah, we are. That's
yeah.
Cool. But I don't know. I'm a student going back to school. Just actually went back to school today. So that's kind of cool. Yeah.
Let's go education.
I know. You know what I mean? Going for my journalism degree. So this is perfect.
Yeah.
Got to get that knowledge.
Great.
College.
This is great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Passing it off to my left, we got Erin.
Hi everybody. I'm
Yes.
Erin. I do Erin things.
I do, Erin.
Don't really know what was that about?
I just love that. Aaron things.
I do Aaron
It's so
things.
cool.
I'm an artist
Yeah.
of all kinds. Do some graphic art,
Yeah.
some sidewalk chalk art, which is my favorite thing ever. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Cool.
All right.
That's it. I'm excited to be here. This is a fun outlet to kind of
Yeah.
just open my mouth, start
Yeah.
talking,
Oh, and it's only just
see
begun.
what happens, see where we go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta break the nerves of being on camera, I think.
I
I'm
mean,
like scared of you guys
just,
over there.
just act like it's not there. I'm used to not being seen,
Oh, yeah.
so I'm just going to act like it's not
Just
being
like
there.
blend into the couch.
Blend into it.
Well, like
Well, the
when
chair.
you're reading, you got to look at the camera, not into your phone.
Yes. Which brings me to Ian.
Yeah.
Tell us
What's up,
about
Ian?
you. What's
Ian
going on
Buck.
over there?
This is Ian Buck,
He's got a cool name.
also known as Buckshot.
Yes.
You heard? I'm the multifactorial menace of this magnificent group of munchkins. You heard?
Group of munchkins.
Yeah.
Munchkins.
You threw a whole dictionary at us. Like with those words.
And
Yes.
you said nothing.
Damn, and I'm educated.
Oh, my
I
God.
do things.
He
I do
doesn't.
nothings.
No.
I do some things.
Some
Ooh.
things.
But sometimes I do blacksmithing.
Oh, that's very true. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
So, and then obviously the radio
Yes.
here
Yeah.
Right here.
with us,
Yes.
all of you,
Yeah.
with Dirty David.
With Dirty David.
So yeah, that's what I do. I just hang out. I love to educate myself. Like, did you know that the North Pole of Saturn is in the shape of a hexagon?
I did know this because he told me this.
You
But
were
if,
right,
if
but
you
before-
did not tell me, I would not have known this.
Before I told him,
Yeah,
he did
I did
not.
I had
know.
no idea.
Listen, every time I'm around Ian, I just get smarter and smarter.
You learn.
He
you learn a
he
lot
has like the most random facts
about everything.
And
about everything.
He'll
Yeah.
deliver it at any moment.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
He's ready
full
to
passion.
full passion.
Be careful what I get into, though. You don't want to set me off.
Yeah.
Oh.
that.
Oh.
that.
Yeah, I get.
Is that a promise or?
You will find out, Dirty
Very good.
David.
Oh my God.
Now, Alex.
Yes.
Who
So
are
me.
you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, who am I? Who am I? Man, I've been doing this thing for a bit, man. This has been a journey. So for those of you just joining, those of you who have just recently joined the Pineapple Posse here, we've been on a journey. We started at University of Tampa on the radio. COVID struck, shattered the world. Things got crazy. We turned into a podcast. Things got awesome. We met a lot of cool people. We interviewed a lot of cool bands. We got to do a lot of cool stuff. Tragedy struck. The show ended. Sadness. And then here we are about... Yes, that was perfect. That's what we needed. That's what we needed, the sad trombone. But now we are back. Oh, wait, where's the applause? Hit the applause. Now we are back. Things are crazy. New name,
A new
new
era.
logo, new era, new purpose, new cast. Man, this is our journey. Join us on our journey as we venture to get back on the radio, because that's overall the goal here. As we are we didn't talk about where we are. We're currently recording from the radio station, not
It's true.
on the air right now, but we are as close as we can get. We're in the Performance Theater
Yeah.
at Cox Media Group Tampa. So this is great. Yeah. And then I came across these awesome people doing promos. So we all worked the promo team. So a lot of different stuff. If you liked the old stuff, you're going to like that. We're not going to be talking about new music every week. That's not what we do anymore. I mean, we're going to talk about music we like. We're going to talk about bands we like, but not the main point anymore. We're going to talk about cool stuff. We're going to talk about promo. We're going to talk about promo from the other side. We're still going to promote the things that we love because we're the promo team and we do promo stuff. We're also going to get into some deep stuff. We're going to try some weird foods. So we're going to bring that back, but we're also going to get a lot of new stuff going on. So basically, if you were part of the ride before, stay. It's about to get crazier. If you're just hopping on now, man, you have no idea what you're in for. It's about to get to another level. So with that being said, we are here. This is the pilot episode. Expect a lot of things to be fixed in the next few episodes. But hey, man, this is the start. New equipment, new stuff. This is great.
It's exciting.
What are we talking about, people? What do we want to talk about to start off with here?
What are we talking about, man?
Well,
first thing is we need longer cables, bro, because this
We
is
do.
wild.
I know.
Yeah,
We're playing
this is
playing
wild.
tug of war. This is the pilot. This is,
Yeah.
It's only going to get better
Reports are
after
in
this.
It's only it
Amazon
only goes
cart.
up from here. We don't have our background. We don't have also you people who are watching us. We never did visual. Now we're doing visual because
Yeah.
Ian knows visual stuff. So
This is awesome.
now we can have that. We need to get like a drop for every time you say that. It's like an explosion. We need to add that to the sound
Yeah.
effects.
What's this one?
Not it. Aw.
Yeah, the rim shot.
Hey. Maybe I could make a saxophone solo.
That's what we need. We need to see if there's like a sax one that we can do. I need to
Do you play
find.
the saxophone?
Yeah.
You do?
Why did you misinterpret what I said?
What do you? Because I thought you meant we need to get a saxophone. I didn't know.
No,
you
I
meant,
said
like,
I okay, what did I say?
Why did you misinterpret what I said?
What did I say? Rewind.
Rewind.
Look,
Yes,
I'm saying I play the saxophone.
You play or you've played?
Both.
both.
So
When was the last time you picked up the saxophone?
Probably half a year ago.
Oh, that's
honestly.
not
Bad.
bad. Yeah, no, that's
not
perfect.
bad.
Yeah.
what do you
Still got
jam
the
out
muscle
to?
memory.
Can you play that like
Jazz.
song that's like da
Jazz.
na 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 da na na that song?
Careless Whisper.
That
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, I
Oh.
worked on it a little bit.
Yeah.
I got the sheet
Saxophone
music.
song.
Yeah.
That's the song I would want to play. I feel like that's the only song I would want to play on sax. I feel like.
That one.
Yeah, that one.
He
It's a
can
lot of
play it
fun.
without the saxophone.
See, that's crazy.
Yeah, mouth kazoo.
The mouth kazoo.
Oh, talented.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What's like one weird thing that you can do?
What's one weird thing?
Yeah, like a weird skill.
Oh my god. I don't know. Does anyone else have one while I think of one? Because I'm not gonna be able to think of one.
I can do a cartwheel on roller skates.
What?
Ooh.
That's crazy.
That is
I-
actually very talented.
I spent
That's
weeks.
crazy.
I honestly am not really that good at roller skating, but I spent weeks practicing on a parking garage rooftop. If you go
That's
on my
crazy.
TikTok, you can see a bunch of videos of me
Oh,
trying.
wow.
and falling
Check
on the
that
ground.
out.
Oh, I
Check
know.
it out, marinara stick on TikTok.
Marinara stick. I love that. That's great. That's great. I taught myself to do like spear twirling, like where you go like whoa, like what like the Jedis do, where they like spin their lightsaber. I taught myself to do that because I did it on the parking garage all the time, and I was just like, I'm gonna teach myself to do this.
Would you ever do it lit on fire?
That was my goal. I was like, I want to learn how to do that, and then I got a concussion in a really stupid way, and I was like, I probably shouldn't spin things near my head anymore. And then
Why not?
dude.
I don't know, man. I
feel
hurt
like-
my health. I hurt myself in really bad ways.
Is that why,
It's
like,
bad.
you talk the way you do?
Probably.
What do you
Okay.
mean?
No,
My
nothing,
parents did
David.
drop me on the head when I was a child.
It's
really
okay,
sad.
same.
Oh shoot.
Uh,
But
That
it's
probably
more on the
happened to me.
chin.
That's why we're here.
Yeah.
That's why we're here.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, let me tell you this, head dropping brethren.
Head dropping,
You know what I'm
brother.
saying? we're gonna be getting all sorts of stuff, my guy.
There we go.
But you don't have anything extraordinarily talented with you.
Extraordinarily talented.
Huh? You're like, you got big arms, but like,
Yes.
what else is big? You know what I'm saying? Like your brain. You got a lot of knowledge up in there.
His heart.
His heart,
heart.
bro.
Alex's heart is pretty big.
Oh, he's like
Thank
the
you,
Tin
everybody.
Man.
The Tin
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
he was the one that got the heart, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And that's accurate because your joints are wearing out from all the weightlifting.
Ah,
there you go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who would you be? The Scarecrow? That make me the Lion.
Ooh.
He would be the wizard, I feel like.
I feel like I would. I think I'd be the guy behind the curtain that's
Yeah.
like fooling everybody, and I'm
Yeah.
like,
Oh, you're the wizard.
I'm like secretly, I'm a tiny midget.
Dang, that's what's up.
Secretly, I'm
Yeah.
a tiny. We're all secretly tiny midgets.
Yeah, that's
You
fair.
know, my like going back to like the skill thing.
Mhm.
I just thought of it because I was like, I don't really have a certain type of skill that like crazy. But I will say, when I was younger, I really wanted to be a clown. So I used to know how to
Oh.
juggle. Like I
That's
really wanted
cool.
to go to full on clown college because there is one here in Florida.
There
In
is?
Sarasota.
In Sarasota,
There is.
it's not. There's. I don't think it's like done now. Like it's like over.
Oh, it's not real anymore.
It's not real anymore. But I
Nobody
used to
does it.
practice in my room to kind of like juggle and like did like face paint.
Do you know how
and
to do
did-
the honking?
I do know how to do the honking, but I also know how to
Can you
do
do
what is it? Balloon animals.
You know how to do
I
balloon
know how to
animals?
do balloon
That's
animals.
really fun.
What?
So yeah, I guess that's a cool talent of mine.
You need
It
to
is.
start doing
It
this
is.
at events that we go to.
I
Imagine
know.
at NBT if you were sitting there and just started.
I know how to do a
balloon
monkey.
animal.
I know how to do a giraffe. I
You
know how
need
to do
learn how to make a
flowers,
freaking
swords.
crazy.
Pineapple yard.
Oh,
I've never
Oh.
done a pineapple, but
you got to figure
that
out
would
how
be
to do
sad.
that. That would be,
That's sad.
Yeah,
that's
it's pretty
crazy.
cool.
Okay, but can
I
you
love
honk
that.
right now?
What do you mean?
Don't
I
you have
think-
to have a fake note? What? Oh, that's crazy.
Why is that crazy?
So does that mean that their noses don't actually make that noise? It's just they
No.
make
Oh,
that noise.
it's their
Oh,
mouth.
The secrets of clownisms is being revealed to Alex.
They're
I'll
gonna
tell
sneak
you.
in here and they're gonna kidnap us.
Are you
No,
like
they're
the
gonna roll in a
Scientology
tiny
people.
car, and 8 of them are gonna jump out. Watch
Oh
out.
no!
Oh wait, I have a funny
Oh,
story
no.
about the circus.
Oh boy!
Go ahead.
You
One
went-
time when I was really young, we went to the circus and there was a clown cart and there was a small person that got out of the clown cart and my dad convinced me that it was Wee Man from Tony Hawk. And I
Oh,
believed
no.
him until I was like 13
Not Wee
and
Man.
he finally told me
Oh my
different.
god!
And I cried because I
Oh
couldn't
my God.
believe it.
It was like the Santa Claus of wee men.
He's like, that's literally Wee Man. We took a photo with him and everything.
Oh my god!
I told all my friends at school.
You saw the picture?
I gotta find it.
You got to.
I love those pictures of people. That reminds me of like those pictures that people get when it's like them next to somebody who they think is famous. Like I met Pitbull, and it's just this guy who's bald. Like it's like no, you did not.
Well, one time, right? Just in any old domicile, right? You live in, you need eventually you need plumbing work, right? Plumbing work. Yeah. So this plumber that me and my dad hired came up to our house. Normal day, nothing crazy, but I swear I looked at him the right way, and I swear to God on my life, it was Matt Damon.
Oh my god!
This dude from the
The
side.
Damon.
This dude from the side. I got the pictures still later. I'll show them to you. From the side, it was Matt Damon. I'm like, oh my God, Goodwill Hunting, we're saved. I tell you, he fixed
A
it in like
celebrity
15
lookalike.
minutes.
Did you know that there's this like big thing on TikTok or like Instagram or whatnot of like celebrity lookalikes, and they make a ton of money on it?
Really?
Like
Yeah.
a ton of
Like
money.
that girl Ashley that dressed up as Taylor Swift.
Maybe I'm not too
Oh, I've
sure.
heard of that.
But there's one
Yeah.
that like definitely looks like Rihanna, and they have like ones that like look like Michael Jackson, and that's all they do. That's like their profession. They're just lookalikes the entire time. I guess it's like not now I think of it, but like they have like cover bands and everything.
Yeah,
that
like
do
the
that. But
the
like
Chinese Elon Musk.
Or like when you go to
Oh,
Vegas.
what?
Chinese Elon Musk.
oh yeah, like the Elvises.
That was
That
two
Elvis.
different directions.
Oh my god!
Hey, I'm just saying.
Who's like a celebrity that you've actually met? Anybody?
Ooh.
met anybody
I will
cool?
say with the radio station that we all work at, like
Yeah.
we meet
Yeah.
a lot of
We do.
celebrities.
Yeah.
Like
we have the
Medicine
opportunity
Man.
to.
But film celebrities. This is different, David. Okay, these people are just heard. Nobody knows their faces.
Yeah. that got really serious.
Like
really
if you're like,
quickly.
hey, who's this guy? I'm
Oh
like, I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
know.
yeah,
Yeah, it's like we don't visually get entertained by them. That'd
Yeah.
be interesting, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like one time I was in a movie.
You were?
Yeah, it's called No Postage Necessary. About halfway through, if you watch the movie in the grocery store, I'm in the background getting cheese biscuits, all right? Best scene in my life.
That's what's up.
How long were
Did
you
they
on
let you
set
keep
for
the
that?
cheese biscuits?
I was on set for like an hour at least, but my scene was like 5 seconds long, if that. And here's the
Do you
thing.
get royalties?
No, I wish.
Damn.
I wish.
Did you get paid for it?
No. I
Did
was
you
a
get to keep the
child.
cheese biscuits?
No, that was the worst
Oh,
part.
man.
At least it was just
Come
a prop
on.
from the store that we didn't buy.
At the time, did you know you were getting like in a movie?
Yeah.
Did your parents know, or
Yeah.
like they were just shooting and you were just like,
no,
there?
my cousin is a costume director.
Oh, that's kinda cool.
Alright,
Yeah,
there
so
we
she's
go.
like, "Hey, in Midtown, by the way, you want to be an extra on this movie?" I was like, "Sure, why not?"
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got because of that movie, No Postage Necessary. If you look it up, the main actor, which it sounds weird if you look at the movie itself, nevertheless, the main actor was the character called Athelstan in season 1 of the TV show Vikings.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so I got to meet that guy.
Do you have like a full-on IMDb account?
No,
Like a
not
profile?
yet. Maybe one day.
You're-
It'll be Ian Buck.
Ian Buck, and then your biography is just that kid eating biscuits.
No, getting
Didn't even
shopping.
eat them.
Sorry.
I'm not
Excuse
eating.
me.
Eating
yeah,
biscuits.
Get the scene right.
He's just
Damn.
grabbing them
It's-
off the shelf.
it's
Oh my
important.
God.
Disrespectful.
We only had one take. All right, it was film camera.
Wow, that's
yeah, it wasn't digital.
You're a pro.
Oh.
I'm a pro. I went in
Dude,
there
one take.
and I
That's what's
left. Yeah.
I love it. That's great.
As far as celebrity, I've met Pedro Pascal.
Who's that?
Oh, where did you meet him?
Game of Thrones, or have you seen Last of Us?
He's
TV
going to be the new
series,
Reed Richards.
The new Reed Richards, Fantastic Four.
He's awesome.
Mandalorian.
Is he the Mandalorian in Mandalorian?
Correct. He's the guy.
You
Well, nobody
you
knows his face for the
You
first
see
3
his face
seasons.
in like one or two episodes.
Yeah,
He's
it's wild.
huge.
Oh wait, that the
Yeah, he's
Spanish
the man
fellow.
now. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Wait, wasn't he on Spy Kids?
No.
No.
That's
I'm
Antonio
That's
Banderas.
Antonio Banderas.
I'm horrible with names.
He'll
I'm
be in
horrible.
the new Spy Kids. If they
I
reboot
hope.
Really?
that. I don't know.
Oh,
I'm sure
okay.
they would. If they
Okay.
reboot it, he'll
Do
probably
you
be
know
in it.
something that we don't?
They should make a new Spy Kids. No,
Yeah.
they shouldn't. They
No,
shouldn't. I feel like
no,
it wouldn't be good.
No, if you looked at the newest Spy Kids, that
They did make a new one, didn't they?
Yeah, and it was atrocious.
They
I did
can't
not see
make
it.
those movies good anymore. Like
Yeah.
they make them and they're just bad, but they're really bad. Not like
See,
this is good bad.
Any of the reboots, right? And it's
Yeah.
like you got to do it right because there's some reboots where it's like, okay, that's worth watching compared to the original. That's debatable. But when you got something like Diary of a Wimpy Kid, where they changed the entire cast, and then Roderick is now a Japanese kid with a
Oh,
bowl
back to
haircut.
this.
Not my
Oh,
Roderick.
I did see
Not
that.
my Roderick.
Right, not my Roderick.
Oh my god.
No,
That's
I tell
wild.
you, it is because it's like I get it. You want to be like all inclusive, but the kid's
Yeah.
Japanese. He looks like he's squinting the whole time. You can't have an American
No.
dude who plays
I
in a
don't
rock
think you
band.
can say that.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. He plays in a rock band. He's in
Yeah.
America, and he's like half the size of all the other characters. That's not how it is, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm not saying in the hand
It's kind
drawing.
of the same transition
Wait.
arc that Steve from Blue's Clues went through.
Oh my god!
Oh my
Don't even get
God.
me started on that.
Wait, before we back to Diary of a Wimpy Kid. So is the whole family Japanese or is he just
Just
Japanese?
him, which is
He's
odd.
just so
Yes.
I guess he's adopted now, or is
I
he
don't
like,
know.
This
No,
is weird.
the
That's
story is
really
the
changing
same,
it now. Well,
but-
no, because it's like it doesn't make sense.
Exactly
This
right.
is crazy.
At least have the whole, either have all
Yeah.
of them the same ethnicity or none
Yeah.
of them the
Yeah.
same ethnicity, right?
Oh, it's
Because it
crazy.
doesn't make sense,
Mhm.
right? You go into it's hey, this is a family. It's like whoa, that's a fucking orange amongst the apples, right? This isn't a bag of apples. This is something wrong. you know?
Remember when Manny was like the face of the revolution?
No, when was this?
I
It
love
was
that.
during
That was
COVID
great.
times. Everybody had Manny stickers on
COVID
their
times.
cars, like the ACAB logo.
No,
Wait, what are you talking about?
I'm so confused. as
Manny?
well,
Yeah, who?
David.
Wait,
Who's Manny?
Manny who?
That must have been like a really niche sector of the internet.
Oh.
I guess, yeah.
No.
Manny
Creepypasta.
from Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Oh, I've
Yeah,
never
I
guy
seen
know,
with the
I know who
buggy.
it is.
He was the face of the revolution during COVID.
Oh
if
my
you guys
God.
didn't know,
Good
No.
for him.
I did not know that.
search it when
The
you
more
have
you
some
know.
free time.
I don't know a ton of.
People
Diary
were
of a
saying
Wimpy
the
Kid
Manny will
lore.
not be televised.
Oh my god, this is crazy. This is so crazy right now.
It was just like a meme.
While we're on this area, this segues into something I want to talk about today. So, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, is this the same person who created Dogman? Is that the same writer?
I don't believe
No.
so.
I don't
It's
think
not.
so.
No, I
It's
don't think
the
so.
same sort of animation, though.
Dogman might be more closely related to Captain Underpants.
That's what I'm thinking of.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
never mind. All right, well, we're already on Dogman. I wanted to talk about Dogman while we're out here. I don't know if have you all seen this trailer for Dogman?
No.
I
You
did
guys-
watch it. You sent it to us.
Yes, I did. Okay, I did send it to you.
But
Yeah.
I didn't watch
Oh, wait,
it.
no.
I
Did you
didn't-
send it to us? Or
I
did
don't
just
think
look it
so.
up?
Maybe I
No,
think I
'cause I
just
would've
talked about
watched
it.
it if you
Oh
did.
yeah, because I wanted some of you to not know what this was.
I don't know.
All right. So basically, and you don't know the concept of this.
No.
All right. So the concept of this kid show, David knows about
Wait,
it.
wait,
Because
wait.
David was fighting me
Kids
on
show.
this.
Is it like Animorphs?
No.
Okay.
So essentially,
It's better.
This is the story of Dogman, and I've never. Apparently, it's a book. David said it's a book. I don't know a
Yeah.
whole lot about it. So I watched the trailer. Essentially, this man in this K9 unit man. He's got his dog with him. He fights, bad guys, whatever. He's doing a a mission where he has to defuse a bomb, and he's there with his dog, and he's like, "Dog, Greg Dog," or whatever the heck his name is. "What color do I hit?" And he's like, "Rawr," and he's like, "Green, all right." And he cuts the wire, and of course it's not the right wire because he's a dog. The dog does not know. So big explosion. They both get like decapitated and end up in the hospital. And then the nurse is like, "Well, the guy's body works and the dog's head works. Let's just sew the dog's head on the body."
This is a kids
And this
show?
is the kids show. And
Yeah.
then he's dog, and then boom, he's Dog Man, a police officer.
Is this with like real actors or is it
No,
cartoon?
but I
No,
want to
it's
see a
all
live
cartoon.
action version of this. It would be horrifying.
Live
It'd be
action would
great.
be so scary.
No.
Pete Davidson's
like-
in it.
No.
He is?
Yeah, I guess he's playing Petey, whoever that character is.
Yeah, see, I don't know.
Petey.
I don't know these characters. I don't
Pete.
know. I've
So
never
wait,
heard this
yeah.
story.
You're the one that's bringing it to us. You should kind of know the.
But like, I
The
didn't.
backstory.
I
He
didn't
just
want
gave
to
it to
know
us.
more about. Like when I heard that, I was like, "This is weird."
No, that actually sounds crazy.
It does. I'm like, I kind of want to see it though,
I do
because
too.
now I'm like, this is. I've never heard of.
Is this a movie?
Yes, it's a movie. It's
a
didn't
movie
come
coming
yet.
out pretty
It's
soon.
When
coming
does
out.
it
Yeah.
come out?
I'll look it up.
David's doing the research right now.
January 31st.
It's coming out
So
soon.
it's coming up
soon.
soon.
So when
Stay
this comes
away
out,
from
it'll
the
be
theaters.
Maybe
January
the station will give us some
31st.
free tickets.
Oh
and
my
some
god!
promo items for
Can
it.
we do that? Can we give away tickets to see Dog Man?
I'm
DreamWorks, hit us up,
I'm
please.
good.
Maybe we'll get some
You're-
Dogman t-shirts.
Oh my
It is.
god!
I will say the concept of the whole movie or
Yeah.
the book series is so far out there. It is
Yeah.
wild.
So you
But-
read the books?
You
No,
say
but
that.
I just know, like, because my brother, he's an elementary school teacher, and so he would let his
Oh,
students
okay.
read it because
I
it's like
gotcha.
I believe it is in the same like category as like Captain Underpants.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just
Good,
think
yeah.
about like that whole mess. Like, like that's like, just think about
That's
that.
another one that's
that is
pretty out
that is
there,
a man
yeah.
running around in his underwear saving the world.
Fair point.
He has
So-
a cape on, so it's
He has a
okay.
cape on,
It's
you know what I
okay.
mean?
Yeah, you don't see the backside too much.
You guys remember
Oh my
Flat
God.
Stanley?
Yes.
Oh my
What
gosh.
happened to Flat
Flat
Stanley?
Stanley.
He probably
I'm
got mailed away.
Do you
I'm
not know Flat
confused.
Stanley?
No.
Oh
I'm
my
looking it
god!
up right now,
Did you
though.
ever have to do a project with Flat Stanley?
I like vaguely remember it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's messed up too. I don't remember how he got flat, but he was flat. Yeah.
And then they like
I've
put him in a
never
mail,
seen
that
like
in
put a
my
stamp on
entire-
him and sent
Yeah.
him the
What?
mail.
Yeah, like I had to do a project. I think I was in like kindergarten or something like that, and you had to like go. You had to take him somewhere, take Stanley with, and then take pictures. And then I gave it to my dad's cousin who took Stanley to Sri Lanka, and they
What?
got pictures of him riding elephants and stuff. And it was crazy.
That's actually awesome.
Yeah, it was crazy. I think I had the best project.
Yeah, I had
It was
no
great.
idea what this is, but I just Googled it and it said the book recounts the adventures of Stanley Lamb Chop
Yes,
after
Stanley
he is,
Lamb Chops.
I remember
Stanley
that was a
Lamb
weird
Chop.
last name.
after he is squashed flat by a bulletin board while sleeping.
What a way to get flat. A bulletin board.
Is that why?
Sign me up.
Is that why they had all these IKEA problems? Because kids were like, "Flat Stanley, I want to do that," and then they pulled.
They're just pressing themselves with bulletin boards. It's an epidemic.
Like, because no one has one at home. It's like, well, I wonder if this giant dresser will do the job.
That's how they got in the Wayfair dressers.
I don't know. I remember classic stories like, monkeys jumping on the bed type
Yes,
thing.
that's
and,
another
like,
one.
It's a good one.
That's
what
another one.
Who came up with this Flat Stanley?
I don't know, man.
No, what is it like? What is it? You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Well, what did
author?
Ron L. Hubbard write it?
No.
That's what it seems like. This is some crazy stuff, bro.
Oh,
It's
no.
Dr. Seuss, actually.
Oh, no, was it? No, it was
No,
not.
it was
Dr.
not.
No, it
Seuss.
was not. At
way.
least it'd have some rhythm, like, "Hey, TikTok, this Stanley sucks." You know, it's like,
Did you guys have Dr. Seuss week in
Yes.
school?
Yes, we
No.
did.
That was like
Is
the
that still a
best time
thing?
of my life. I
They
think
still do
so.
that?
what was I missing out on?
Yeah.
You know? Where was I? This is wild.
We had like Wacky Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
No.
remember
Like,
what
you're
it
like,
entailed.
did you guys have like
but-
spirit weeks?
Yes.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
would.
yeah.
Kind of.
I always
It was
loved
more
Hat
so
Day.
in like pay homage to the spirits that died to the white man and taking over your land.
Where did
And
you
you wear
go to
tutus and put
school?
face paint on.
Exactly. Wait, where did you go to school, Ian?
What? Can't you guess based off of that description alone?
I cannot.
No, if you give it a guess.
I don't know. Somewhere in like Nevada.
No.
Wait, you're from Florida, right?
I wasn't born here, but
I don't know then.
no, you don't know nothing, dirty
I don't.
David.
No, I do not.
No, I lived up in North Carolina for a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, on a Native American reservation.
Oh, that's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Oh,
Dang,
now that
dude.
makes sense. All right. That
Yeah,
makes a
connecting
ton
the
of sense.
dots.
Yeah.
Jared.
That's wild.
Oh my god. Yeah, they did
That's
not
pretty
have
cool.
Dr.
So they did not
Seuss
have
there.
Spirit Week.
Yeah. Well, it was different kind of spirit.
Oh,
Week.
different
Yeah,
kind of
that's
it
what I
actually
was
looks like
explaining
Spirit.
to
I
you.
get it
Like,
now.
hey, you'd go in and be like, "How great mother,"
My God.
you know, and it was like showing you a play of like how in their tradition the Earth was created, and then it's like how a white man killed us, and then like that was pretty much it. You know.
Wait, what? Like, were you the minority?
No, I was the white guy there.
No, I know,
That's
but
what
like,
that means.
yeah. So, were you the minority in the school?
Actually, yeah, I was like one of the only few white guys.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah. I know what it felt like to be black. For a little bit, yeah.
This is great. This is going great so far.
I was also minority in high school.
You were black too?
No, I wasn't. But,
Oh, I thought
but
you.
I went to a boarding school in Apopka,
Whoa,
Florida.
whoa, whoa!
Oh,
Aborting?
wow.
You
Boarding.
aborted people?
Boarding.
Bored.
I used to want to go to
sorry,
boarding
shit.
school so bad.
Like, did you
Is that
ever
where
see?
they send you away?
Yeah, but I wasn't like a bad kid. It was like a religious
yeah.
thing.
If
but
they didn't love you.
no, well,
Well,
but
I don't know.
Oh yeah, I did. Like I said, well, I had for my high school, I went to two different high schools. I went to a high school in Tennessee, but I don't really count that one because I don't think it was
That's where
like
I went to
legit.
school.
Really?
Yeah.
I went to. Do you know where Dayton, Tennessee is?
No.
It's like 30 minutes north of Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Oh, so you're on the east side.
Yeah.
Yeah. I went to
But-
school in Memphis.
Oh, very good. A lot of fun over there.
Had a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
But yeah, I literally like my family and I like lived on a compound, like a religious compound.
Oh my god.
Interesting.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Where like women had to like wear
Yeah.
dresses and skirts
And
like,
burqas.
Like the Amish.
no, seriously, we lived like
That's
the Amish.
crazy.
That at one point it got so bad that like they were like, all right, nobody can have keys to their house, so you can't lock it, so we can like walk into your house and like go through your stuff.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it got so bad.
That's how you get stabbed.
And then my brother got like in a severe accident over there, and so then
Did he get stabbed?
No, but his
Oh.
hand got crushed in a wood chipper.
Hey,
Oh,
close
no.
enough.
Yeah, dude,
Oh
it's
my
wild.
God.
So then they were like, my parents were like, you need to like pay for all this because it was an accident on your guys' like,
Yeah.
like a court or whatever on your property, and yeah. So then we
Wow.
left and we got out because of it because they were like, we're not going to pay for this. I was like, okay.
So
Oh my
long story
God.
short, your brother needs a hand.
Yeah, dude, his hand is like, well, it's not like
Oh,
totally
no.
gone, but his like hand's kind of like messed up and all that kind of stuff like
Well, he's
that. So
permanently
shout
going-
out to my brother.
Going like this.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
yo, seriously, he's like permanently like that.
Spider-Man,
brother.
bro. Swinging lips.
Oh my god.
Giving out love, you know what I'm saying? All right. Well, I have some news for you guys.
Yes. Okay.
All right, so let me
David
tr-
wants to talk about news. We're gonna
Dude,
be,
let's talk about some news going on.
throw some
going
cool
on,
little
David?
effect in here for
What's
David.
going on?
David
Dude,
in
there's
the
a
news.
lot going on right now. Okay, so
There is a lot.
the biggest thing I really want to talk about, and I think is very unfortunate for me, you know what I mean, is TikTok is leaving.
TikTok.
TikTok is getting banned, and I'm very upset about this
Victory
because
scream.
I don't remember a
no.
life without TikTok anymore.
That's sad.
Do you know what I mean?
No.
I think
Like
that-
how often do you guys use TikTok?
I
Once a
Daily.
week.
not often.
No.
Yeah.
Every day.
My girlfriend sends me TikToks. That's like my full extent, basically, to that point.
Yeah.
I don't go on
You-
TikTok.
Do you go on Instagram Reels?
I do that.
Yeah,
I do that.
Yeah.
That's
I do that
normally-
more
Same thing.
often.
I
It
just-
is,
Yeah.
but
I just
I
feel
get
like
the concept. I just
TikTok is more comforting for me. If I really want to laugh and like look at some like really funny raunchy like jokes, I would definitely go to Instagram. Literally on Sunday, January 19th, TikTok is leaving.
Yes!
Apparently, we don't know what that is going to look like. Nobody really knows. Not even the lawyers, not even the government itself actually knows what it
Nobody.
looks like.
I still don't fully believe it.
Did you say
No?
17th?
The 19th.
The 19th.
I
Oh,
think-
that's like 2 days from now.
Yeah.
If you're watching this
from
now,
when we
it
recorded
means-
it,
But this Friday, which is tomorrow, technically, I guess like the justices are actually going to court and kind of to see if like they need to like extend it the judgment to see if it will be banned or not.
I feel like they actually really want all of us to use TikTok, and that's why they keep saying they're going to ban it so that everybody downloads it at the last minute,
Oh,
and then they're like, "Oh, it's actually not going anywhere,"
It's
and then
gonna be just like Flappy Bird,
the
man. I'm
users
telling
like
you.
double.
well,
Well,
They're
I
going to
remember
sell your
visiting
phone for
some-
millions of dollars because it has TikTok on it.
I remember
Oh my God.
Ian. I told him I bought something off a TikTok shop one time.
Oh
and
yeah,
he-
yeah.
don't.
I was like, don't buy anything from there.
No,
Don't
I
do
did.
That.
I did. It was for a Christmas gift. It was like the only thing. It was like
You
$5,
fool.
dude.
You fool.
Have you ever bought anything from like
Oh, no.
Shein?
Yeah.
No.
I always buy stuff from Shein.
I feel like it's like if they're gonna ban TikTok,
I
why don't
know.
they just
Well, yeah. Well,
I think they
because
should.
Shein's crazy because they had
have
all those clothes that went
everything,
out
dude.
where it was just like people were writing like "help me" in the tags and whatnot. Did you hear about that?
No.
Yeah. that
no,
was-
you didn't.
I didn't believe
Yeah.
that.
Well,
No, I
it's
didn't.
real.
Is it?
Yeah,
It was on TikTok. I don't.
Oh, really? Was
I
it?
don't
I didn't
know.
I'm not trying to
But
get political.
I do think that Shein should be banned because
Yeah, Shein. Yeah.
where are all these things coming from?
That's- and
all
why
these
are they
clothes-
so
What are they
cheap?
made of?
Why is it so cheap? What are they made out of? Why is it?
It's actually just holograms.
Why did I order a couch for $5 and it
holograms
was
in
the
a box.
size
You
of
can buy
a
a
can of
couch on
soda?
Shein?
Yeah, people do that, and then it's like this big. Hey, you get there, it's super small. It's like Wish. It's just like what happened to Wish?
I
Is
think
Wish
that's what's
still a thing?
happening to TikTok Shop. Is Wish still a thing? I don't know.
I don't know.
I haven't heard about them in a
That
while.
used to be the joke. Oh, maybe Wish is Temu now because you just stopped
Makes
hearing
sense.
about it, and suddenly Temu's everywhere. It's like check out Temu. I got this couch on there. It was.
I don't know. I just think
Wow.
it's
Very
kind of
small.
unfortunate that like TikTok is leaving and
Yeah.
possibly leaving because there's so many content creators out there and they make a living off of it. And
Well,
I think
find a
it's-
job, damn it.
There's also a lot of really bad TikTok creators out
There
there.
is.
and
That's
that's
true.
That's
but
how
you know
they
what?
make
I think
their
it's a
money.
safe space for a lot of these people, and it's like it
Yeah,
gets their
there's a lot of good
creativity
people
out.
out
You know what I
there,
mean?
yeah.
It may not be
What do you mean by safe space?
Safe,
like a safe space.
Well, what
for
do you
them.
mean?
Like they
In
feel
my
comfortable
safe
to share their
space.
lives, and sometimes those people aren't able to connect in real lives with other people. Like some people have a little harder time, like
Because they're
socializing.
quadriplegic
quadriplegic.
I mean, it's possible.
or just mentally handicapped? Which one?
I don't know.
Well, we got to
But
find
it's
this
a
one
safe
out.
or they
space
just
for
had
them.
troubling past experiences.
Could be that.
No, it
And
can't
they
be
just-
that. It
and
has
they're
to
just-
be either mental
It can't be
handicap
that.
or quadriplegic.
I think it's the same thing as like gamers. You know what I mean? Like, why are
No.
you gaming with other people?
Oh,
you know
I
what I
love
mean? Like, you
gaming.
build a community.
It's a good
yeah,
point.
You know
it's
what I mean?
true. I have
So,
my friends that I play that with.
I just feel like I don't know. And like I spend so much time on
Yeah.
TikTok. It's kind of disgusting.
Yeah, but
it is
that-
like literally brain
but
rot.
that
That was
is-
one of the words.
It traps
that
you in.
yeah.
Exactly. That is the danger, though.
I mean, that's what entertainment is. That's like, you break it
Entertainment
down.
isn't mindless, infinite amount of scrolling with mind-numbing information that has less than 8-second attention span.
Well,
Always
that's-
cutting between.
That's just
no,
the new like form of entertainment.
it's
like
not the
short
new form of
content.
entertainment. It's
I think
that's
it
how you get
is.
people with mental disorders because you're not training them on how to actually use their brain. You see, if you never teach somebody how to walk, they're never going to learn how to be able to run.
Right.
Right.
No,
so
I get what you're saying.
If you don't teach somebody how to use the biggest muscle, the brain is 3 pounds of your body mass. All right. That's on average. A human brain is about 3 pounds of weight. If you can't use that 3 pounds of muscle to actually get what you're trying to do, one, you're not using it to the extent it was made for, or two, you have a physical incapability, like a handicap, right? Like autism, mental retardation, so on and so forth. Okay, there's a difference. Somebody who physically can't use their brain versus somebody who chooses not to. Majority of the time, it's somebody who chooses not to. And the advent of social media, and especially the mind-numbing, infinite scrolling social media algorithms, doesn't help with that. Especially with people under the age of 25 still having their frontal, lobe
Lobe
still developing.
developing, yeah.
Right. So it doesn't help.
No, I get that,
You
and
know?
I get what you're saying. You know what I mean? But,
Well, that's why I think minors shouldn't be allowed to use social media.
well, that was a big thing also coming up where like they on like what was it like they cut like Instagram or Meta Universe like cut the age limit or something,
Mhm.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Did you guys hear about that? Like anybody 16 and younger couldn't use it,
Well,
which I think that I can
Yeah.
understand because that's more of a safety thing for me.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. That's an interesting like view on it though, Ian.
Well, I think it's even more. If it was just a matter of ruining people's attention span, right? Then it's like it's the age-old argument of is it a corporate business or responsibility to ensure the health of their consumers, or is it the consumer's responsibility and business to ensure their own health? Well, it's a part of. It's a
I think it's a both,
It's
yeah.
a little bit of both, but at the end of the day, the individual chooses what they take in, whether they
Yeah,
eat,
exactly.
drink, consume entertainment wise. So no, it's not the company's fault necessarily. They're trying to reduce how much they're spending to increase their profits, but it doesn't make sense when people are putting the sole blame on these companies. It doesn't. Yeah. See, I think that's where when you look at all these crazy social media advents, for example, one thing I heard a couple years ago backyard was something about like this weird YouTube thing on YouTube Kids. It was like Skibbity toilet or
Oh
something
no, not
like that.
Skibbity, not Skibbity toilet.
Right? And what was the issue with it? Low time spans between scenes, not exceeding 2 to 3 seconds before it switched scenes. All right. Flashy lights, loud noises always draws you in, right? Even if you're not a child with an underdeveloped brain, you're still going to be, at the very least, what is that? It's an attention grabber.
Yeah.
It's like the casino.
Exactly. And it's even worse for children because they are getting this sense of dopamine release that they can't get with any other outlet.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So why would that be allowed? Why should that be allowed?
Did you guys ever hear where it's like Chuck E. Cheese and like
Oh, yeah,
no.
their balls are always dirty.
The balls.
What?
The ball pits.
And
know,
they
Oh, well,
reuse
yeah,
their
yeah.
cheese
Their balls
pizza.
are always dirty.
well that,
I
but
heard
I'm talking about
that,
I'm
yeah.
talking about though where like Chuck E. Cheese and like Dave and Buster's are like where they start people early. It's like a
Yeah,
conspiracy
child
theory.
gambling.
Child gambling.
What?
Mhm.
So it
But
gets them on the
also-
addiction. But also
Arcades
That's
go way
crazy.
back.
yeah, you know what? I think it goes back to the responsibility of the person itself. You have to find a balance. You know what I mean?
Right.
You can't let something take over your life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so I don't know. But going back to the original
I
topic.
do think
Go ahead.
that TikTok being banned, it provides opportunity to try something new and maybe like switch the direction
Listen,
that we're
Bring back
headed in.
Vine. Bring back
I think
Vine.
bringing back Vine would be
No.
a good idea.
Why?
Well,
Vine had some
I saw-
quality stuff, and it was only like 7 seconds you had.
I love the format.
Yeah.
But why did people stop using Vine? Well, because the creators that were posting their content on there,
They weren't getting paid enough.
exactly. And
Yeah.
then when they pushed Vine to pay them, they said, nope. So guess
Yeah.
what happened?
TikTok.
All those creators switched social media platforms,
Yeah.
Yeah.
then leading to the death of Vine.
I didn't know that until you told me that the other day. I
Okay,
was like, it was
so
interesting
Vine should
because
just
nobody shares that with you.
Be back.
Pay people
Just make a
more.
better
That's
version.
true.
Well, that's how
There's a Vine 2 at some point. Vine
Yeah.
2 came in. I
It
don't know what
flopped,
happened.
though.
Yeah, it flopped.
Oh,
Nobody
yeah.
went on
Really?
there.
Well,
Yeah.
now there's this new app that everybody's going on.
Red
or like
Note.
the Red Note.
That's
it's like
what that is.
It's a
I
full
heard of
on
it.
like it's not full on, but it's like a Chinese like app. So
Oh,
like a
that's
bunch
even-
of a bunch of
Oh, that's even better
well,
than
'cause,
TikTok.
like, well,
Holy.
They're
well,
mingling.
that's what they're doing. A lot of these
Mingling.
people that are protesting
Yeah.
that that TikTok is getting banned.
We're
but
gonna
they're-
get even
they're-
more
Yeah, because they're
Chinese.
because the whole concept. I think I could be wrong, but
Yeah.
that TikTok is getting banned is because China has like data links and all this kind of stuff, and they have your data or whatever.
But I think they have that from other things, not just TikTok.
Oh, I mean, look
Probably
they
from
got
Shein.
Meta
Sheen.
Meta got
Meta.
sued is getting sued because of like the data links.
Yeah, everybody's
leaks.
they
I don't
got
like to say
everything.
links.
It's crazy, man.
But yeah, so everybody's going on Red Note. But it was really funny. There was a report out that Duolingo spiked. Like I don't know the percentage, but it spiked in users trying to learn Mandarin because
That's
of Red Note.
so
I've been
funny.
on there,
God.
bro. I've been on that Mandarin
Duolingo?
kick
is that
years
the
ago.
one with the owl that like
Trailblazer.
shows up at your
Yeah,
house and is
dude.
like, start learning
It's the
Mandarin."
owl that
Insane.
says, "Good morning. Do you want to get started?
Oh my
Your
gosh.
friend is beating you." Yeah, you got to keep.
There's
It's
a
very
kid-
competitive.
Oh my
Holy
God.
bro! And that bird will be like, well, "You've been off for 5 days.
The dude-
Come back. We miss you."
Guys, there's a kid in my complex.
Go ahead, Aaron.
There's a kid in my
Just got so
complex that runs around, and he said
And does that?
he said the Duolingo bird is following me, and he was just running around the sidewalk. It was craziness.
Did you see a bird chase him?
Wait, why?
I kind of imagined it for his sake.
Oh my,
my
god.
God.
That's funny. That's
It's like
crazy.
Scary Duolingo.
All right,
is
I got
chasing
enough-
after me.
I got another news thing that just happened. This is a little more funnier and whatnot, okay?
Mm.
So, obviously, I think you all have heard of the establishment Walmart. Have you guys heard of
Walmart.
it?
I
Have we-
never.
the establishment.
Establishment
I
of
don't
Walmart?
put establishment and Walmart in like the
do
same
you mean?
sentence.
Please tell me they're bringing back 24-hour Walmarts.
No, I don't know
Are they
that.
not?
That's
Are they
not
gone?
the.
Is Walmart
They
not open
haven't-
24 hours?
They
They're
haven't had 24
dead.
hours since COVID times.
All of them? I thought the big ones were 24 hours. I'm
I
like,
don't think so.
Really?
But what's really funny, so after 20 years, Walmart is rebranding themselves, especially with
they?
their logo and their name. And people are going crazy over this.
Did we get a sneak peek?
Oh,
Mark
yeah,
Mark.
they've already released it.
Can you show me?
What?
Oh, yes.
What is it
Are you
called?
guys ready?
Are we ready?
So hopefully when we do the editing, we can kind of show you guys.
Yeah.
Like, all right, are you guys ready?
Yes.
So
3.
this is
Wait, before you
2.
show us, do you
Hold
think
on.
it's good in your opinion?
Oh, I want you guys to
Are you
see
about
it
it?
first.
Okay.
And then I want your guys' opinion on it. Here, let me just edit this real quick. Hold on.
It doesn't sound like he's like too hyped about it.
No,
I feel
it-
like I
it's-
feel like I know where this is
But
going.
he sounds happy.
Oh, I think it's so funny. And thank you, TikTok, for letting me know about this. I appreciate it. Here, let
That's
me
why we
do
need
this real
TikTok.
quick.
Could
the
you
real
cross-verify the efficaciousness of the shirt?
Shirt.
The what? The what?
Okay.
Get out of this.
So this is the original logo.
Yes.
You guys know.
Walmart? Yeah.
Okay,
The
Walmart, right?
yes.
Cute. Classic.
This is the new one.
Oh, wow.
Did they like?
Look at that.
Did
That's
they
drastic.
did they remove a dongle?
No.
So it's just
They just
thicker
rounded
lines.
them.
It's just closer?
It's thicker, and if you guys can see, it's a different blue.
Oh,
it's a
it got
different
darker.
blue.
Yes,
What about
and
the
so now
yellows?
this is the yellow is a little deeper as well.
Haha!
So now the old Walmart.
Okay.
Okay,
isn't
look
different.
at that. The new Walmart.
Wow. Look
Got
at that.
bolder.
It got
Look at
bolder.
that.
Oh, wait, go back.
Bolder font. Oh, wow, man. So boring.
This is breaking news,
That
guys.
is
So
so
boring.
boring. Go
And
to the
then-
next.
wow. Look at that. That's
Wow.
great.
But after 20
honestly-
years, this is what Walmart is like
Oh
doing
my
this
God.
whole new rebranding, and
That's
everybody's
gonna-
being like,
That's going to get everyone.
They're gonna have to change the signs at every single
Oh
one
my
of their
God.
stores.
And that's such a stupid reason to do that.
they just need to hit the bold button on like the
Well,
Oh my
Microsoft
God,
Word.
dude. I get because
Wow.
I've been seeing stuff like that all day. Like I saw Aldi posted something and they're like, I hear everyone's doing the rebranding and they just posted their same exact logo.
Yes.
One was slightly
funny.
bolder. and I
That's
was
it.
like, why?
That's it.
Oh my God.
I got
Dang.
Aldi sourdough the other day, and there was a hole all the way through the middle of the loaf.
Oh.
Like it wasn't even like completed.
Like, what do you? Well, first off, how long was
What is
this
that
loaf?
even?
I feel like your head's right where I'm,
Stop.
what I'm thinking about right now.
How long is this loaf?
I didn't even think about it.
Like, was it?
I'd
Was
say
it
probably
like?
like 35 pieces of bread.
Okay, so it was about like an average
It was a
size,
long-
Like, yeah,
long
like a
loaf.
good loaf.
and it went like. Hold up, was it like?
The
so
butts
you-
were connected
Was it
still.
forced
the
entry?
butts were connected.
The butts were
Like-
connected.
Oh.
The butts were whole.
They were whole butts.
Butts
Okay,
were whole.
so the hole in the
butt-
whole
yeah,
butt
dude.
ends. Did this hole through the butt go all the way through the loaf?
There was no hole in the butt. Like the butt was.
Oh, but in the
complete.
middle.
But in the middle, it went through like the top. Wait, I have a picture. For
This is what we
Oh,
need.
yes,
we need.
please.
We need.
We need the visual.
We need the visuals,
We
and
need
the
the
thing.
visual.
We need to see where the hole is
I only
positioned in
took a
relation to the
picture
butt.
of
Oh,
it.
okay.
That's a good idea.
It's more triangular hole.
Oh.
If it was
That
round,
was
in
something.
Yeah,
Make
see, I was,
sure.
I was
Yeah.
thinking just a
Suspicious.
round.
All the boys watching
Then
this,
they had a
understood.
thermometer in it.
They
Yeah,
understood.
they were,
Everyone- yeah.
they were tempting it.
I tweeted Aldi to let them know about it,
Did you tweet it out?
and they told me that I could
You should
return it.
Yeah.
And I said, "Sorry, Aldi, I ate it." And they said, "We can't help you then."
Did they really say that?
You know what though?
Oh.
I'm telling you, when you like reach out to these companies, like
Yeah.
I flew on JetBlue one time, and literally, you know how like the TV thing like in front of your like seat.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, mine was completely out.
Nice.
Oh, TV wasn't
the
working?
plane ride was
Only
like
yours?
4 hours.
Oh,
yes,
no.
Oh my
only
goodness.
mine.
This
And I
is
was
Targeted.
so pissed. And I literally
would've been
messaged
mad, dude.
JetBlue on Instagram right before we like took off, and I was like,
Yeah.
"This thing is not working. Da 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 da. I want a refund." They're like,
Yeah.
"We'll send you $30
$30.
That's what they said.
Better
on
not.
my next flight."
Yeah.
Oh, that's
$30
crazy.
credit.
Yeah.
You need
Yeah.
$30 cash.
I was
right
like,
then.
I literally had to sit in a 4-hour flight and could not watch a movie
Oh my
or
God.
anything.
Oh my god.
You didn't
I know. You
First world
actually-
problems.
You had
bro.
to sit there and contemplate your entire life decisions and use the brain
It's because of
to
your
entertain
TikTok
yourself.
addiction.
Isn't it wild? It's like if you didn't train yourself to have such a short attention
I
span,
feel like. Do you
you
know
could
what? I feel like
contemplate
Ian
upon
sits on the
huge
plane like
things.
this.
I would expect that completely.
No, with my
That's raw dogging it. Raw dogging the. Have
He probably
did you
doesn't
guys,
No, I'll
blink the whole
no,
flight.
no. So
did you guys hear about that trend?
I'll stare at people.
With yes, raw dogging the airplane where
Raw
they just
dogging the air.
We're all talking.
sit for the
was
entire
a thing.
flight. Yeah, it was a thing.
Great.
Why?
Guess what?
That's Ian.
You
I
know
also
why?
feel like I
You
also
You want to know? You want to know what?
What?
It's great introspective thought.
He probably doesn't
David.
even open the window.
go ahead.
No, I will. I'll open the window and I'll stare out there and imagine I'm like in the cloud tops of Venus, you heard? And I'm like, I'm on the Havoc program. I'm like, we're doing it, boys. We're going to find the Venus crabs and we're going to bring them back to Earth, you know? I imagine these things. And you got to entertain yourself. What are
my
you going to
God.
do when the internet goes out? When the EMP strikes in the in 100
Dude,
kilometers
I'm
above
dead.
the surface of the Earth and all
I'm dead.
electronics are blown out.
Listen, I'm dead.
You're dead.
Listen,
I
I'm
probably won't
dead.
have to go to work.
There was a
Yeah.
You won't. Yeah, no, it's very beneficial.
Oh
you
my
can't.
God.
Your car won't start.
There was
I
a
love
TV
that.
show about that what's his name? Spielberg did.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought you were
and
talking about
there's
something
science
else.
that's
It's called
been done on
Revolution.
it. It's called,
Yeah.
I think it was like called Project Swordfish or something.
Oh.
Interesting.
Yeah, where the United States government in about the 60s launched nukes in space to see what they would do.
Ian, I feel like you are the type of person that like trains their brain and like you can like astral project or something like that.
No.
Like,
I
you
can't.
like
What?
What?
You
Yeah.
can?
Let me tell you this.
I
real
learned in
quick.
college.
Before
That's
we get
crazy.
into that, let me tell you this. The reason I learned so much, David,
Like, can you like levitate stuff with your mind?
I'll levitate you.
Oh, that's what I'm talking.
Oh.
No, but let me tell
I'm
you this, right?
levitating.
Is my grandpa growing up on my mom's side, I call him Pop. My grandfather Pop
We love
always
Pop.
told me growing up, a man could come in and take everything you own, your possessions, all your money, even the clothes off of your back. But you know what they can never take away from you? The knowledge you put inside of your head.
I mean,
Well, unless they
if
kill you.
If they beat you in the head,
Well, then you're
probably-
dead anyways. It's like saying, hey, why would
So
I
they-
Or
invest
they
in
could
this
just give
stock?
you a really bad
So
concussion.
they can take
Yeah,
your life.
see, that's what I was thinking.
Right.
yeah.
No, but that's the point, right? They can take any physical
What's that?
materialization.
That brain surgery called?
yeah.
Oh, lobotomy.
Lobotomy.
Yeah.
What if they lobotomize you?
Yeah, my girlfriend says all the time. She's like, I could go for a lobotomy right now. I'm like, you can't. You couldn't.
not.
Don't say that. Let's not talk about that.
We're going to try that.
Upcoming next
Next
episode.
week's
David, you're
episode.
first. You're the oldest.
You're the oldest. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, that's all the news I got.
Oh my god. Well,
It seemed to make Jackie Kennedy happy. Why do you look confused, David?
I don't know who
Jackie Kennedy, Robert F. Kennedy's sister who got lobotomized.
I did not know this. She did not tell me.
No, she couldn't tell you. She was lobotomized.
Well, I didn't know. Well, exactly.
Yeah.
How was I supposed to know?
Apparently it worked.
Good for her.
I guess.
Did she want it?
I don't know.
Well, I guess.
She can't tell us now.
God bless.
Anyways,
Well,
I want to
I'll-
be in the boardroom when they were talking about that Walmart rebrand.
oh my god.
For
Like,
real-
what was that
Bro.
conversation like? Were they like, let's just slightly change this color, like up 2 hues?
Like, all right,
Yes.
guys, get ready.
And then the whole
never
table
seen-
is like,
Yes, it's great. Like, marvelous. Marvelous.
Genius.
they'll never see it coming.
But like, is it worth doing that to have to spend all this money to replace all the signs and the branding? Like, if you're
Yes.
not going to really make the change,
Yeah.
like,
You know why?
Why?
Because if they're spending money on a marketing department and the marketing department isn't doing anything in relation to marketing, then what the fuck is the point of the marketing department, right? If you give the marketing department this much money a year, and it's like, well, why change it, right? It's such a synonymous, iconic. Everybody sees this fucking symbol, they think of Walmart, right? Why change it? Well, because we're giving you money, make something better.
Money.
You know, they're not under the impression if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They're
I
like,
know, but I
"We
just think
gotta-"
it's still kind of
Yeah.
I think everybody's up and around, like going
think it
crazy over it
gets
because it's
people-
just literally just put a bold.
Well, they did it with
they just bolded
with Dunkin'
everything.
Donuts,
Gets
bro.
people talking about
now it's
it.
just Dunkin'.
Don't
Yeah,
kill
no,
Well, that's a
yeah, but
different-
that's a change. That's like a big
Yeah.
change, kind of.
That is a huge change.
That's
Yeah.
like a
Because
rebrand.
they didn't, yeah, because
They
they didn't want it.
changed the
They didn't want it
name.
just to be donuts.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
like Walmart going to Wall.
Oh yeah, yeah. They had
Yeah,
to
it's like
choose.
They should have done
They
that.
had
They
to
should just
choose.
called it
W
Wall.
or,
Oh my
or
gosh.
just W.
Yeah,
The W. Oh, they can't do that.
Yeah, no, I couldn't. Yeah, no, they gotta take notes from us. Like, this is how you do a rebrand. Old logo,
Oh yeah.
new logo, new name.
That's true.
That's how we do it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you got one thing here, and you got to
We
get the
did it
new
right.
thing here. You're going to this one. You know what I'm saying?
We could have just bolded it and kept the same everything. No, we didn't. We went out there. My
Hire
ears
us,
are ringing
Walmart.
right now.
Yeah, got to show them what they mean, bro. You know what I'm
Collab.
saying?
Oh man,
Ian,
well,
you make me laugh.
yes. All this
Thank you.
Walmart and branding and lobotomy talks making me hungry. So we're
I'm-
getting into the snack segment
I
now.
was just thinking I was getting a little hungry. My stomach's
Yes.
growling.
Snack time. All
What do you
right.
have, Alex?
So today we're going to be trying these elote Pringles. They are bursting with flavor. That sounds pretty
Elote.
bad.
I don't think you said that right.
But the elote sounds really good.
Elote.
So if you don't, for those who do not know, elote is basically Mexican street corn.
Delicious.
Yes.
And
I think that's a good flavor for a chip.
do you think you pronounced this word right?
Yes. Are you going to tell me that I did not?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking. I'm going to make sure. I don't want people to get offended at your ignorance.
I'm struggling here. I'm trying to do this one hand. Hold on.
I got you.
So, oh, you want? Yeah.
You mean-
All right, David, you open.
Yeah,
you open
let
up
the guy with
you open
two
up the can.
hands.
We're gonna get close up angles here.
I love the Pringles,
waft
man.
it in.
Yeah,
waft it in.
like-
What does it smell like? Eh?
Does it smell like
I
corn?
really don't like the smell.
It's cone.
What do you mean?
It's not good.
Like, just smell it. I just feel like it smells like BO. You know what I mean? I don't
You're
know.
kinda right.
Maybe I painted
No,
a picture in your
it
head.
smells like
I can kinda-
Southwest egg rolls.
It's
from
Yeah.
Chili's.
Southwest egg rolls.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Elote.
Elote.
Mexican
The Pringles
street
man
corn.
is so cute.
they
Oh,
also had a
great.
rebrand.
You're-
Yeah, they did.
I'm
But
gonna.
it's
So
Oh,
Slightly
his mustache isn't textured. Didn't
We're
it used to
gonna-
be like?
I think it did. Right.
We're
Yeah,
gonna
it had-
get-
it
You
You
had
could
little
try
hairs
it.
in
Try it out,
Yes.
buddy. Give
Take-
a little. Wait. Give a little. Ooh.
Oh.
When you guys were younger, did you guys ever like
Oh my
put your
God.
whole hands
do
in when you
cheers?
guys finished a Pringle thing?
I'm just holding on to a
Maybe.
chip whenever
I did
y'all
the
are
duck
ready.
thing all the time. I remember doing the duck thing.
The
This
duck
isn't,
thing.
uh,
Oh yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
with the
yeah.
lid.
It doesn't smell bad.
Did
I
you
think
guys
he made it
see
seem
the thing
weirder
about
than
the
it
lady
is.
who was like
Yeah, maybe I
suing
did.
Pringles because like her arms were like huge and she couldn't get her hand in there, and she was like, "How dare they make a thing that where I can't get my hand in the whole Pringles?"
So what, did you give it a whiff real quick, Alex, before we bite in?
It smells like elote. I mean, yeah.
What does elote smell like? Explain
It smells
this.
like that.
Well, have you ever had real like street
No.
corn like
I
this?
have.
No, I
Cheers.
haven't. That's the thing. It's like
Oh,
what?
cheers.
Boom,
Cheers.
boom.
Ding. Oh,
Toss it at you.
Ah, great.
That's really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I could eat that whole can.
It really
is
has
good.
that street corny
you can
flavor
really
to
taste
it.
that limon.
I'm gonna put these here, and I'm gonna have a few more of these.
I'm actually gonna take a little handful.
Yeah.
Do we have like a?
Those are good.
Oh, are we gonna rate it?
right.
Oh, we
on
can-
a
They
scale
are-
of
I'm
1
gonna
to
give it-
10,
They're limey.
1 to 5
yeah.
dirty Davids.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
how
I
dirty
give it-
is it?
How dirty? Oh yeah,
I'd probably give it 4 DDs
yeah. Double D it.
I'm gonna give it
Out
17
of four
Ford
out of-
Rhinos.
out of 5.
Wait, what?
No, we're going the dirty David Dixon scale,
Yeah,
bro.
how many-
Come on, 1 to 5. How
1 to-
dirty is it? Dirty being good.
I'm gonna give it a 4.
All right.
Yeah, these are great.
I'm
These are
a,
pretty good.
I'm a-
I think it's pretty good. I feel
Dude,
like
I'm
you
gonna give
could
it-
mix them with something. And
I'm
it
gonna
would
give
be
it
really
3.
Yeah, you need to like
3.
put a. You need to dip
It is.
this.
It is. Ooh.
What kind of dip would go with this?
Let's find this one.
Maybe like a corn dip.
Maybe.
Corn dip.
Oh yeah, like a like a street corn.
I know, isn't that crazy? What about a Mexican street corn dip?
Yeah.
Crumble them on top.
Oh,
Ooh, that'd be so good.
what about a queso though?
That'd be good.
I think it could
white
be good.
queso. White queso though.
Maybe even a salsa.
Why not
Yeah,
black
white cake,
queso?
maybe salt.
Well, I've never
They
found
make
black
that?
salsa.
Neither have I. We should try one someday.
Wow.
All right.
I heard once you try black salsa, you don't go back.
What about salsa verde?
I heard that's really good. I like that. I like that on my tacos.
Yeah, yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I would give it a 3. 3, 4, 4,
4.
4.
Yeah.
What'd you give it? Young buck.
Thank you, thank you. I'd have to say,
Hit me. Hit me.
honestly, I've had better, but
How
I've
many
had worse.
DD?
So I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to give it like I'm gonna agree. It's gonna be like just under 4 though. It's not because 4,
Like a 3.7.
3.5.
Cool.
All right. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
The results are in.
I feel like that was a more moderate taste test
Yeah.
segment.
Yeah, you said
Things
hey,
might get a little crazy.
We got
in
some
the-
things
in
on deck,
the
people.
a
future
little.
episodes.
He said he was bringing some corned beef, canned corned beef.
No,
He
canned
lied.
roast beef.
Canned roast
No,
beef.
no,
What
no.
is the difference?
Was it roast beef? I think it was canned roast beef. Corned beef. Does corned beef have corn in it, or is it just corned
No.
beef? I don't know what corned beef is.
I don't know.
I know. Isn't it Irish?
That sounds a little. I don't want to say the word.
Oh, how is that?
I'll say prejudicial. All right, you seem very prejudiced with the Irish. Do you not like Irish people?
No, I'm like
You
He
don't?
just admitted it.
No, that's not.
Alex hates Irish people.
I'm
You heard it
Irish.
here
I meant
first.
like no, I don't. Not
Breaking
no.
news.
You know
Let's
what
talk
I
about
meant.
it.
I'm
You know what
Irish.
I'm partially.
We're
Irish.
clipping that.
I'm like 2% Irish. You said
I'm like
it.
74% Irish.
Oh wow.
My name is actually the Island of Ayr.
Oh.
Aaron.
Yeah,
If you go
Alex.
to Mary Margaret's Irish pub, it says Aaron go bragh
Oh.
on the side of it.
I've been to Ireland.
Have you?
Oh.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it was,
visit.
it was so much fun. So much fun.
It looks so beautiful
So
over there.
clean.
Really?
And like we stayed in Dublin, and
Dublin.
Dublin. Literally no crime.
Oh.
Like literally, like
Really?
there was like a newspaper, and it was like the biggest thing that happened was somebody broke into a car. That was it.
Oh.
Yeah.
And that
It
was like
so
breaking
cool.
news
Yeah,
for the
it
country?
was. Yeah,
Wow.
or for at least Dublin, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was I love Dublin.
Were the people happy?
Crazy.
Oh, dude, so happy. And let me tell you, drinking over there is legit like a sport.
Oh my god.
Like,
That's why everyone's happy.
and I'm like, you
Glass
know,
of Guinness.
oh, dude, so good, so good. But like your belly gets so full.
Oh,
because
I
yeah,
can
it's
imagine,
yeah.
yeah.
dude, but it's so good. But we had a couple Guinness, and then after a while we were like, dude, we can't drink any more of this beer. Like it's so, because you know Guinness is filling. It's a heavy beer. So then we just went to Jameson and ginger ale, because that, you know, Jameson's like a big thing over there. Like
Yeah.
Jameson's
Yeah.
been almost around longer than the actual country of Ireland.
Wow.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
Okay,
Ireland. What are you shaking your head for?
But ginger ale with the Jamie, bro? You're putting disrespect
dude.
on the name.
You know, I gotta
my
have a
guy.
cocktail. you
No,
know,
no,
every
no,
so
no, no,
often.
no.
I can't.
I
just drink it
understand the
straight like that.
cocktail, but he's dissing it with the ginger ale.
No, that's
ginger
that's
ale.
what they told me.
that's some bullshit.
That's
Oh,
what,
man.
and that's coming from a like
no, you know what you do?
an actual bar over there, brother.
Yeah, and guess what?
What?
I bet that they don't do that. They probably told you that because you're American.
Probably. I don't know, but
I
it's
said we need to Americanize the Jameson a little bit.
No, it's perfect.
some
Triple
ginger ale in
distilled
there.
dude,
Irish.
I love me some
Oh.
Jameson.
That's
It's
really
so
awesome,
good.
though. I want to go to Ireland.
No, I really
that'd
do
be
recommend
fun.
going to Ireland, and then they do like the whole like they'll pay you to go over there and live over there because there's not a lot of people over there.
Oh,
Yeah, it's really cool.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
like in Japan where they're doing all the sex robots.
Yeah, they're doing a lot of that.
I've never
It's
heard
crazy.
that.
Yeah,
Really?
it's crazy.
The sex
I
robots?
would imagine Dirty David Dixon out of everybody would know all about the sexual robots in Japan.
Not
This
necessarily
is
the
wild.
robots. I'm not into it, like
You know
that
about
kind of stuff.
the decrease in population rates over in Japan recently?
There's a big decrease.
There's a huge decrease.
they're having sex with robots.
Yes.
Oh.
See, she's picking up the
Oh, that's
pieces,
why.
the breadcrumbs I'm dropping down. You ain't.
They're that
I'm not.
popular that it's decreasing the population.
That it is. Yeah, it's actually a problem.
I think it might be correlated to something else.
Let me look.
No. Look at this, right?
You're saying they don't have these robots in America?
Not yet. Well, not like mass produced. I'm pretty sure if you want to spend $100,000 for a sex robot to get shipped over here from,
Do you think Elon
Japan.
Musk has one?
No, but he has the ones on wheels.
The ones
No,
on
yeah.
wheels.
But those aren't sex robots. Those are worker
But
robots.
like he probably
Oh.
like has one.
Oh, I
Is it a
got you.
robot
I
or
got
like a
you, I got
doll?
you. No, it's like a. Yes,
yes.
it's so
both.
you
It's
know.
like a pillow pet. It's
so
a
look
pillow
at my
and it's a
hand,
pet.
right? Look at my hand.
Pillow
It's
pet.
like that. Not exactly, but it's like the skin tone. They move like humans, but obviously robotically, and then they kind of look like humans too, but like a little
Nah,
plasticky.
dude, this is
And
crazy.
they got ones for women and men.
Yes, it's crazy.
Yeah, so
Crazy.
you could buy one. Crazy
I'm
enough.
not really interested.
No, I'm not saying you would,
I'll pass.
But you could.
but you could. They don't just got holes, they got poles is all I'm saying. You
Oh
know
my
what I'm
God.
saying? So but because of this, right? The Japanese government's actually creating a huge incentive similar to that in Ireland to get foreigners to move to Japan.
Really?
Yeah, for example, you can buy a house that would probably cost about $250,000 here in the States, same size over in Japan, 10 grand USD.
Really? Wow. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They're doing
amazing.
everything they can to keep their population rates up. Yeah.
That's crazy.
You can't find a house anywhere in St. Petersburg for $250,000.
No, you
No,
cannot.
you can't. You can't. Not nowadays.
Sad.
God
Sad
I think
news.
the median price is like $750.
Oh my god.
Very true. Yeah.
That's a lot.
It's
Awesome.
That's a
wild.
lot of money.
I'm saying.
It's crazy that after the hurricane, all the investors started buying up the land and they're going to build like multi-million-dollar
Yes, they
houses
did.
on them. And they bought the land for like
Speaking about
$200,000.
widespread mass devastation and destruction across an entire state, do you think something similar is going to happen after the wildfires in Los Angeles subside?
I think it was pre-planned.
You think it was
Pre-planned.
pre-planned? Ooh.
I don't, not necessarily the fire, but I think that there were already deals made on the land knowing that there could be fires there. Because that's what happened with the hurricanes. Because these houses have all pretty much flooded before.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Crazy.
the money's already moving.
Yeah.
They're already buying and selling.
No, that's a fair point.
It's hard to see. These people, I feel like they lack any kind of empathy for anybody.
Yeah, it's crazy,
They're
man.
like,
I
and
don't
they
get it.
cold call these people that just lost everything that they own. And they're
Really?
like,
Oh my
do
God.
you own this lot? What happened to it? Did it flood? Did it catch on fire? Yeah? okay, sorry about that. Can I buy it from you?
Oh my god.
And they
Really?
like throw in a little bit of small talk about, oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Like,
Yeah.
they need help.
Holy
And I
God.
think that they don't really mean it.
That's
Oh
crazy.
my god.
Yeah.
Well, I did hear that like with the wildfires that like insurances were like pulling out like right at the last moment before they could like submit
Yeah.
a claim because of the
Really?
fires.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Mhm.
Because insurance companies didn't want to pay for it.
And when they
I
know,
don't- insurance is crazy, man.
did the same thing with the floods too. They put
Did the same
binding
thing with the
restrictions a
floods.
week before the hurricane happened
Yep.
when they first figured out that it was coming.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's crazy.
No, that's wild, dude.
Yeah. And there's a lot of
We're systemically
yeah, there's a lot of
Not correct.
stuff going on we can get into, but at the
Lot
end
of
of the day, it's you got to look at what matters, man. It's like, for example, no. This is what I heard growing up, right? Before I was ever able to vote, right? Ton of people, for some reason or another, hated Rick Scott. I don't know why. I wasn't really into politics then, but I hear people that were like, "Oh, he's all right," and I heard people that were like, "He's a menace to society, a bane
A bane.
of my existence."
I
Right?
don't know who that is.
From
He
Batman.
was the Florida
From
governor,
Batman.
right? Back in years and years ago. I don't remember when he got out of the governorship, but Rick Scott, right? One
Michael
thing
Scott's
that
cousin.
everybody could
He
agree
invented
on.
Rick rolling.
Ooh. Is when shit did hit the fan, as far as hurricanes and state of emergencies,
Yeah.
he got stuff together. He pulled his act together and he got stuff done.
Yeah.
And you don't see the same sort of concern or urgency in California. And I know it's kind of hard to stop a gigantic firestorm
Yeah.
with tornadoes.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, tornadoes.
Fire tornadoes, Alex.
Fire tornado.
Imagine this one.
Oh my god.
But a lot of this stuff could have been prevented if they would have, continued fire-breaking measures and burn pits to reduce the chances of wildfires from being outbreaking randomly. Oh, in addition to which, why are they statewide defunding their firefighter brigade in California? Does that make any sense? One of the most fire-prone states throughout the United States of America. And the people that pour water on that shit, no, we don't need them. Oh, by the way, the fire hydrants don't need to be filled up with
yeah,
water.
that was the other thing. They the fire hydrants weren't like full. They could I think they were,
Oh
but
my
they
God.
could. It wasn't on this mass of a fire. They weren't ready for that, and so they ran out of like water at one point or something
Well,
like that.
they probably would be.
And the governor wasn't
Well.
ready. Like they didn't have like an evacuation thing set properly. Like nothing was
It's scary
created.
because in these situations, every second matters. It's not like,
Yeah.
oh, well, hey, last minute, let's have everybody evacuate. You know what happens then? You're stuck on the highway with
Yeah.
cars up in front of you, cars behind you, and you know what's happening? The wind gusts the flames through, burning everybody in front and behind you in your
Yeah.
vehicle. You can't move. Where are you going to go?
Yeah.
That's why prior planning and preparation prevents piss poor performance, and it's pertinent in these sorts of situations to prevent needless innocent lives from dying.
I don't know how
Bars.
you said that. That was crazy.
The 7 P's to success.
That's a lot of P's.
Well, you only need one to make a life, but you need 7.
I love that.
You need
I
7
love
for
that.
success, right? You can easily
love
screw
that.
something up, right?
Made one.
I have one thing to say.
Oh my
Go ahead.
If you are ever in a natural disaster, a hurricane, a fire,
Ooh.
something that you have to evacuate your house,
Yeah.
and you leave your pet there,
Oh.
you're horrible.
Yeah, no, that's not
you
good.
are horrible.
I don't know why people do that.
Yeah.
It makes
Yeah.
my heart so sad.
If you want to get rid of your dog, take it with you, and then just take it to some.
they have a-
give it to
What
somebody
if-
else.
What
Just-
if you euthanize it before
What?
you leave?
That defeats the
That,
purpose.
no. That way you know the dog doesn't burn in an agonizing, suffering,
Are
slow
there like
fire.
registered
Oh.
like there's like registered sex offenders? Is
Oh,
there like
registered
registered
dog offenders.
like dog,
Pet
or, like,
offenders?
pet offenders,
Like
yeah.
bestiality
where they're
thing?
not allowed to like.
They probably have
own-
some lists at like the vets.
Yeah.
If they come in with like really like mistreated
Yeah,
pets, they're
that should be
probably
a
like
thing. 'cause
Is
that's-
that
it
like,
has to be.
Take
I
it
don't
from
know.
hey,
their
this
care or
person's
something?
on the sexual pet offending list. Don't let him in the
Sexual
veterinary
I think
office.
I think it's probably more closely related to CPS than maybe the sex offender list.
I'm confused now. I'm
Oh
so
my
confused.
I don't
They
know,
should be on
but
that
I
same
agree,
level.
Aaron.
That's- yeah.
I agree.
Yes.
If you
They
if you
They suck.
if you
If
what
you-
is it? have sex with animals without getting paid for it, it's wrong.
Without getting paid for.
Yeah, how else do you think that they breed horses and shit?
Oh my god.
Anyways,
Somebody has to get that $2,000 bottle of baby jizz out that horse, out that stallion yard.
God.
I heard
All
that's how
right.
much it cost.
All right.
It's about
so,
$2,000. Bottle of stallion creation batter yard.
We're doing great, everybody.
Oh, I'm
Megan
loving
V.
it.
All right.
What?
Oh my god. All right.
What are we listening to?
What's happening?
What's your favorite song?
Oh, we should do that.
Were you about to introduce something?
I was gonna say we're doing good. I want to get us to like a positive note here to kind of like
Oh, not
slowly head
not horse breeding
because we're getting
techniques?
there, people. I mean, horse breeding techniques are great.
Hey, it's
But also,
necessary.
we-
we also
favorite
want to say that we are thinking of those people that were affected by the fire. Just
Absolutely.
FYI, you know what I mean?
I
We
think
we
about
want to
Yes.
clarify that
Every day.
we feel bad.
Yeah, we're not
You're
just
doing
jumping
okay.
from people's livelihoods burning to horses,
That's just
because we get it. We
breeding.
literally just went through our own like
yeah.
tragedies and whatnot
Yeah.
and natural disasters.
It's been a crazy year for that. I mean, even though it's
Yeah.
technically a new year, like
So
within
I just-
the span of a year.
So we're praying for the families, thinking of
Yeah.
you guys.
Even though you're not
Sending positive
religious.
I am not.
Oh, I was joking. I did not know that.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
Oh, okay. We could talk
just
about
came right at you there.
it. No, yeah.
All right. All right.
I do want to say my favorite song right now, just because I
Yes.
really like the song.
Yeah, share the song.
Oh, songs of the week.
My
Songs of the week.
My favorite
Oh my God.
song, I found
Bring it
it
back.
on my
Yeah.
Spotify Discover Weekly.
Oh.
It's called "I Won't Change" by Matt Walden
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
and Zach Kuron,
Oh.
which I don't really know who either of these people are. If you showed me a picture of them, I wouldn't know who they were. But I really like that song,
Love
so you
it.
should listen to it.
Love it.
Do you have a song of the week that you're obsessed with right now?
I gotta look. What have I been listening? I've been getting into. It's weird that I haven't done this before, but since MBT, I've been getting into Judah and the Lion. more.
I
Because-
Oh,
Nice.
That's cool.
I've listened to them before, but like I haven't gotten into that. And now I'm like, oh, I like because I like the sports song because that's like I like
That one was
I like
funny.
it. Yeah, I heard that because I heard them play that. That was the first time I heard that. I'm like, this is a me kind of song. I love it. I love it.
They're also just like really genuine and amazing people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it makes the music sound so much better.
Yeah.
Or is it an act?
Oh, is it?
No, like
it-
No? Oh. I haven't met him. I
I
wasn't
think
on
I
that.
have a good judge of people's
I wasn't on that
authenticity,
event, yeah.
and
It's crazy.
I had
man.
a
That
great
was fun.
raw, real interaction with him. So.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you did. You had
Yeah.
like multiple.
I
Real
like,
raw
literally love them. So I've
reactions.
met them before. I worked their meet and greet at an event last year. So I talked to them before, but it was just like the catching up. But it was
How
so
are
cool.
you?
I love
How
them.
you doing?
I have a secret about them that I can't share on the air, but
Oh my god.
it's not a secret, but it's a secret for people who
That's
love
okay.
them and John Bellion.
Oh. I feel like you talked about this.
Don't put this part in there.
Yeah, well,
We'll do it.
We'll talk about this.
Yeah,
afterwards.
talk to us
We'll talk about
afterwards.
this
Yeah,
after
talk to us
because it might
afterwards.
accidentally end in there.
Yeah, no.
You never
I remember
know.
you telling us this so at MBT.
Ian, who are you listening to? Like, who are you obsessed with?
Man, I listen to all sorts of people, my guy. Listen.
But like,
Yes.
what song's getting you right now?
What song's getting me right now?
It could be an oldie.
It could be oldie.
It could be a newie.
Oldie but goldie. Yeah.
Is
Do you want
jazz your
time-
favorite genre?
Yeah, seriously.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Do you listen to Sammy Ray and the Friends?
No.
They're like more poppy jazz, but
Yeah. I like the more
smooth.
yeah, smooth or like upbeat, but like it has to be like old, like a little older, you know. Like there's some great new ones. Like there's one that was called that's literally called
That's what
Oh.
how do you spell that?
UH. Yeah, it's called by
Sure, it's not just
Fujio and Yagi or something like that. And it's a cool song. It's like it has a nice bass line. It's like upbeat, and then like it just has cool solos. That's one thing I like about jazz is like you could listen to the same song, right? Let's say Take 5, for example, originally created by Dave Brubeck. But let's say you take one iteration of Take 5 and you listen to it from John Coltrane, right, which is another jazz musician. It's going to be similar rhythm, and yeah, you can have the same sort of chords and progression. But when it comes down at the end of the day, what Dave Brubeck does and John Coltrane, you know, how they play that song is going to be inherently different, especially when they solo, right? So like that's why I like jazz, because
That's
it's
what's up.
not the same song every time you listen to it. It is, but then if you listen to another part, you're like, wow, this bassist, he's slapping that thing, bro.
So
like
what's-
it's slapping its mama, bro. He's like boom, 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 boom.
What's
like,
the
bro,
name of the song? Is this like a specific song?
It's
or
a
just
call.
Like jazz?
That's the name of it. The call.
There's one that's called Take 5 by Dave Brubeck.
Take
Oh
There's,
my
Five.
gosh, that's where I
That's
get
a
my
great
oil
one.
changed.
yeah, Dave Brubeck.
I got a
Auto Garage,
$25
yeah.
off coupon one time.
That's a song.
No, they only take 5 off.
Dude.
They took 25 off for me.
Oh, 5 times
Ah.
5, you know.
I think my artist of the week I really want to give a shout out to is Doechii. I don't know why
Doechii.
I'm so in love with Doechii right now.
She's
I don't know
local.
this.
She is a local.
Pass the
I saw
Doechii to
her
the left-hand
So I
side.
saw her in concert when what's her name? Doja Cat was in Tampa,
Mm-hmm.
and she opened for Doja Cat, and I didn't really know about her. too
Doechii and
much,
Doja.
but
I feel like she's a perfect opener for Doja Cat.
dude, she was so good.
Yeah.
so good.
So you saw her live
I
before
saw
you
her
listened?
live.
I
yeah,
feel like that's the
and
best
before
way.
like because
Yeah.
like she did the What It Is song, and that was like her biggest one, and then she got like super like now she's like taking off because her new album just released. She's great. I love it.
People are making really cool dances to the breathing exercise.
Yes.
I love that.
She's really bringing that like old school rap back, and I really like the Eminem style and everything like that.
Her Tiny Desk was amazing.
so good,
Yes.
so good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. So yeah, I'm gonna give a shout out to Doechii this week.
Thank you, Doechii.
Yeah.
Always.
Cool.
Cool. All right. So I got one more thing I want us to get into here because
What is it?
we're bringing in some time here. All right. So one last topic that I want to kind of lead us into. So I wanted to make it a last minute change. We're talking about prank calls. I want to close.
Oh, okay.
Has anyone here ever done or been around people when they did prank calls? Yeah, and I
Yeah.
feel like you've definitely done prank.
How did you know?
You just strike me as the person.
Yeah, if somebody calls me and I feel like spending 5-10 minutes, maybe an hour, like messing with them, then I will.
What's your favorite like gimmick to do when people do that?
Well, the thing is you gotta pick a strategy, man. As far as, are you gonna sound like yourself or are you gonna sound like somebody else?
Oh, I know where this is
Biggest
going.
thing, right? If you sound like yourself, you got to stay consistent throughout it.
Yes.
Right? What's maybe easier for most people because you're used to that sort of tone and inflection and all that. But personally, I really like to mess with these scamming telemarketers by using their sort of accent, dialect maybe. So
So
if-
you're prank answering. You're not really
Prank
prank
answering.
calling.
yeah, no, they
That's
call
another-
me.
yeah,
They
that's
call me.
another
I'm
level.
not
That's-
reaching
yeah.
out to anybody.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but my phone rings. This, as everybody does, a spam
Right.
Yeah.
call or whatever.
Spam call.
Spam risk.
Pick it up. Oh yeah, spam. You know what I'm saying. Pick it up, and they're basically asking me about car insurance or
Yeah.
this overdue bill that
Overdue
doesn't
bill.
exist. Yeah,
Yeah.
and his name's Bill. But I'll be like, "Hello, my good buddy. How are we doing today? I would like to get any service you are providing to me, good sir." And it'll work.
Do you wait for them to talk first, or do you start talking?
Yeah.
like
You have
that,
to
just
wait.
Do they just
expecting
hang-
them to talk like that.
Do they just hang up on you?
No.
No.
Do they go
No.
along with it? They
Yeah.
just, really?
No.
Because I
They're trying to
click
get
with
your
them, bro.
money.
Yeah. Oh.
Right? So
He said, "I see you, brother."
Yeah.
I
You're
see you.
relatable.
Oh my
I'm
God.
like, I need all of the rubles.
God bless.
Right? Nah, it was crazy, man. One
That's
guy,
what's up.
one guy tried to get me to extend my car insurance. That was fun.
I
my
know
God.
I know a person who literally would get spam calls,
Yeah.
and she would politely be like, no, thank you, whatever, and she'd be like, what's your name? And they would tell her name.
Yeah.
And she'd be like, okay. She would write it down.
Yeah.
And then put in her calendar. She would call her, like, they would call that same number and ask for that person the next couple of days.
Yeah.
Like, hey, is so-and-so there? And then she would just be like, hey, never call me again. And then she would, like, set in her calendar to call her, like, the next second, like, 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
And start spamming that person and be like, hey, just remember, it's me. Don't call me again.
Oh my God.
And then she would put in her calendar every,
That's
like,
really
other month to
funny.
be like, hey,
That's
it's me
so
again.
funny.
Don't call me.
That's
And start
really
spamming
funny.
this
That's
person.
great. Everybody
Yeah.
should do that. That would be
Like
be
Uno
so
reverse.
great. Uno, yes,
Yeah.
that's the Uno reverse. Oh
I
my
had
god.
the weirdest prank call I've ever received. I'm not the biggest like prank caller,
Yeah,
but I used to work for Parks and Recreation,
Oh.
and we
Like
had
the bar Parks and Rec or like actual Parks and
No,
Recreation?
Parks and Recreation.
Oh, Parks,
like,
okay.
yeah.
I love Parks and Rec.
For one of our
It's
cities around here. And literally we were doing like a concert in the park or something like that. And we had like a cover band come on. And some gentleman called. Weirdest guy. You know, you can just tell on like the phone, like this person's just like a little weird.
Yeah.
So he goes, "Hey, are you gonna be on? Are you gonna be at the concert later on Saturday?" And I'm like, "Yeah, man." Like, he's like, "All right, what time does it start?" I'm like, "Okay, it starts at this time." He's like, "All right." He was like, "I'm gonna be in a red hat." And I was like, "Okay, very
MAGA.
good. Well, see, yeah." He goes, but then the thing he'd be like, "So like, what are you gonna be wearing?" Like weird as shit.
Did you tell him?
No, no.
You didn't even make up an outfit?
No, dude.
Oh, that
'cause
would've
then
been
he
great,
started,
make up an
like,
outfit.
but like he would just start rambling. I really don't know if it was a prank call. I'm just assuming it was a prank call. But like this man was like insane, but started talking about like feet, dude.
What?
Like, yeah, it was like the weirdest
God.
experience. I literally lost it because I kept laughing so much. You know how you can like mute it like
Yeah,
yourself
yeah.
on the phone.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
like muted it and then I put it on speaker so everybody else can hear this conversation. I'm just gonna be like, "Yeah, man, I just can't wait to see y'all there and the
That's
concert at
weird.
the park. I'm gonna be there." And we're like, "Okay,
Oh
dude."
my god.
The thing is, I was not the first one to get this phone call. Apparently, he did it to someone, like one of our other coworkers, like a week or so before, and we're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Damn,
Interesting.
dude."
Oh, that's
Guess what?
definitely-
He never showed. We were pissed.
No way.
Could have been
No
any of those
way.
looking
people.
for
in
him
a
the whole
red
time.
hat.
We were like,
That's
"Damn."
wild.
Where's
Right.
this guy? Oh my god.
I'd be so skeptical if everybody in a red hat. Are
But
you
yeah, I'm
him?
I'm
Oh
not
my
the
God.
biggest like prank caller. I
Yeah.
don't know. I just don't. I think I get nervous.
I get
Yeah.
nervous
Or I
too.
start
That's
like,
how-
or
yeah.
I like,
I giggle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
I've seen that
Yeah.
with
Like I
people.
start snickering.
I used to have friends that did it all the time, and it was just like fun to watch them do it because I was like, I'm not going to do that, but I will absolutely watch you guys do it. And like, we had this bit that they would do, and it was hilarious. So they would call steakhouses all the time. That would be like the main place that they would call. And they'd call and do whatever sort of like Australia. I can't do a great Australia. I'm gonna try, but like they never. They'd call the Australian. Or
Outback.
they'd call, yeah. They'd call like Outback or like Longhorn or just something like that. And they'd pick up and they'd be like, "Hello," and they'd be like, "Oh,
Hello,
hey,
what?"
welcome to Outback or whatever." They'd be like, "You serve a mean sirloin steak," and they'd be like, well, "Yeah, we got a mean." So they'd be like, "How mean is it? You gotta lock it in a cage so it doesn't have to bite you." And they would just go back and forth this whole time. Be like, "Is it this mean? Is it this?" And sometimes they'd be like, "Oh yeah, no, it's pretty mean. This is how," and like some people would just go along with it. And then other people would just go off and be like, "Stop fucking calling this bone," and where it was just bad.
It's kind of great.
First
But
of
yeah,
all-
I was like, that's a good, I was a pretty good bit.
First of all, that accent was pretty good.
It was.
You
All
did
right, I
really
was
good.
trying. I was trying to
no,
do
you
it.
Killed it.
Yeah.
A plus. A plus.
Yeah.
It
I've
was
never
alright.
really prank called anybody.
No.
except
You just
for when I
prank
was, like,
text people.
8. Sometimes
See, that I do. That I actually
do,
like to
actually,
do. I love
yeah.
when people text people and they're like, "Is this person?" Like I had somebody
Yes,
message
that's
me.
absolutely
Yeah.
me.
They were like, "Oh, I wanted to take you to dinner the other night." I'm like, "I would love to go to dinner. Let me get my dog, my
then
girlfriend, and
it's
we'll all
like-
meet you out there."
But then it's like some weird girl, and she
Yeah.
she like sends like the AI photo of her. Like,
Yes!
Oh
I'm
my
up
God.
here.
Oh
You
my
get those
god.
texts?
She's like, "I'm
No.
Katrina. I had so
What are
much
you
fun at dinner
doing?
last
Oh my
night."
Yes,
God.
dude. Like I don't know how people would get my number, and
I've
they
never
just,
had that happen with the picture.
Dude, like they would be
It's
like,
weird.
Hey, John or whatever,
Yeah.
and I'd be like, "Oh, that's not me." And be like, "Oh, wrong number," and they'd be like, "Oh, shoot," and they'd be like, "Okay," and they send like this busty woman. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
they're like, "Oh, what do you guys? I'm so
Like,
sorry,"
slim,
but
thick
like,
baddie. Like,
we're like, "Oh, what are you doing later?" I'm like, "Oh God,
Little
that's never happened to you."
he's gay.
I've never had that happen.
That's never happened.
I've
to
never
you.
had
What
the
about you?
picture.
What do you mean?
Oh, you don't get your data linked. You don't go on TikTok.
Well, no. I have had like people randomly text me or
Yeah.
call me. It does like what are you gonna do? It happens here and there, but
Yeah.
you do minimize it by not using TikTok
That.
or letting companies like get your data. Like hey, if you don't absolutely need to use it, why use it? Or if you're gonna buy something, why continue to use your same information? Why not use like
Oh.
PayPal or something, right?
Different. Yeah.
Okay. So, and don't use Temu. So, nevertheless, I have gotten weird emails, text messages, and phone calls. And it's just interesting because I've had them in all variety of different ways, right? On social media, I've tried to have people replicate accounts of people I went to school with and try to message me to get my personal information.
No.
Yeah. Also,
trying to sneak in all different ways. So like, he's not going on Temu. We got to find another
one
way.
thing you guys really have to need
You
to
have a
look
team
out for
you, Ian.
is the emails.
The email.
Oh yeah, if I get
I
a
don't check
spam email,
mine.
Because they could seem really legit.
Yeah.
Right?
No.
And if you don't take the time to actually look at what's being sent to you,
Yeah.
then you'll get scared. And what happens in that sense of, wait, what is this? Confusion, anxiety, fear. You normally do things you wouldn't have otherwise. And that's what the scammers prey on, especially people who are
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah.
Right?
or older.
Or older.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't have a understanding.
Yeah.
Ignorant, right? They don't know. No, it's not an insult.
Yeah.
It just
No, I
means they
know.
don't know. So,
I got one of those really scary ones.
yeah.
Oh
And
my
what
God.
happened is this is how it's formulated. I opened the email, right? And it was like, all it was an email from a random person, my first and last name, and then an attachment with a file. I opened the file. First thing was a picture of my from my street.
What?
Oh my
And
God.
then it says, hey, first and last name. I know you live at this exact address, which is where I live.
Yeah.
And then it went to go on and saying, hey, if you don't send me this much money, then we're going to give out this data. We know
Mine was
that.
not-
And it was basically like, hey, we know your search results. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we're going to share that with people. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And it was like,
That's what mine said.
you're right. And
If
it was
you don't
like,
give us-
first off,
Like I never searched that in my life.
Yeah.
well, first off, I don't care because it's like what I search online, I'm not embarrassed about,
Yeah.
or I'm not going to
Yeah.
go to prison over, right?
Yeah.
It's like, hey, it's like, hey, who cares? Like, I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure you look up the stuff
Yeah.
with the opposite
Oh, you
gender,
know I do.
exactly. So
Where
it's
I get my
natural.
name.
So nevertheless, I'm not scared. It's like, oh, you're going to try to use shame and embarrassment as leverage for financial gain. That doesn't work that way, bud.
Yeah.
And I didn't respond. I didn't answer. And I read through it again,
Yeah.
right? Now, after I waited 5 minutes and I read through it a second time, two things I picked up on. First thing, the image was, yes, while it was on my street address, it wasn't looking at my house. And it was very eerily identical to the same image you could pull up off of Google Maps.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's not crazy. Second thing, this was very small, but if you didn't read it word for word, you wouldn't have caught it. They said, if you don't do what we're going to say, basically paraphrasing, then the malware device we have installed on your iPhone or Android will send us all your data. Whoa. If you have malware on my phone, wouldn't you know if it's an iPhone or Android?
That's true. That's true.
Wow.
So you have to look at these things.
I've never seen an email
always,
or
like,
seen
something-
something like that has
Yeah,
like a
me neither.
picture or so.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine didn't have a
that I would
picture.
actually
Yeah.
probably take to the police.
I'd be like, damn. I
But-
love the ones where they're like, you have to give me $250 in Walmart gift
Bitcoin.
cards,
Oh, okay.
or I will place you under the rest. Like-
redeem it. Do not redeem it. Yeah, I love doing that.
okay. That is scary.
It
that
is.
I can
Yeah,
see.
that I'd be
That's
like,
horrifying.
all right.
That
this
is like if somebody
that's why I
sent
don't check my
pictures, like, where I
spam because
live.
I'm like, I don't want to see
It
stuff.
didn't
I
come
don't
up
go
in
in
my
there.
spam.
I checked my spam.
It
like
came
the
up
other
in my
day.
regular
Oh, it came up in
inbox.
the regular.
Mhm.
Oh, see, a lot of that's. I checked my
shoot.
spam the other day, and it was all stuff in like
No.
hieroglyphics. I couldn't understand what it was. So I was like, I don't know what.
No,
I think it was in Chinese, my guy. Send it to me. I'll tell you.
I don't think it was Chinese because it didn't look Chinese. It looks like I don't know.
Well,
Well,
I
a
don't
lot
know
of people
Chinese.
get Chinese, Korean, and Japanese mixed up because they don't know the difference. You know that?
yes.
Yeah. So like
Yeah.
Japanese looks like it has squiggles.
Yeah.
And then Chinese, like Mandarin,
Yeah.
is just blocky, right? So like you won't have a lot of like swirls and
Yeah.
squiggles. Okay, and then I know this sounds very stupid and rudimentary,
no.
but if
It's
you look
so-
at
it's
it,
You're teaching the
difficult. I
people.
feel
no,
like
no,
it's
but if
so
you look at
difficult
it,
to
and then
teach me, brother.
Korean has a bunch. I know it sounds stupid, but it's true. Has a bunch of circles in it. So if you look at a
that's
character, like a character would be like
Bubbly
flat
language.
line, like a T, and
Yeah.
above the T would be a circle, and that's one of their
That's
characters,
crazy.
right? In Korean.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Can I tell a funny prank call that I saw on TikTok?
Yes.
yeah.
We love.
Tell David.
This
Tell-
girl,
yeah,
this
don't
girl,
tell
she
Ian.
calls a bunch of like standard like office businesses, like a lot of people who work in the office.
Yeah.
And she calls them and she's like, you know who I am. Like, you know. And they're like trying to guess like who she is. Like, do I know you? And then she's like, you know. And then she's like, I'm Stacy from HR.
Oh my God.
And you just want a chance to get $1,000. You just had to do this quick trivia thing. And then the trivia is like making them say really funny things. And
Oh, I love
like,
that.
I'm trying to think of an example of one of them. I can't remember, but it was like, say this 5 times.
Oh my
And she's like
God.
repeating it over the phone while she's at work. And then she's like, okay, I have the money for you. Come to the lobby. And then hangs up the phone.
Oh my God, that's
That pissed
bad.
me off.
That's funny.
That's wild.
I
Very
think.
funny. She does them all the time.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I think my favorite thing to do too, going back to like the text ones where you get like the random texts, is when people go like, "Hello, is this Fred or whatever?" I always send them back the meme where it's like, "No, this is Patrick."
Patrick. Yeah.
That is funny.
I've done that.
I love it. It's my favorite thing.
That's funny.
All right. Well, thank you all
Hit that cheer button.
for listening. Oh, where's the
Let's
applause
do the
button?
outros. Let's do the outros.
I love this. We used to have an applause button that we had to hit, and then it ran out of batteries, and it was depressing. And we
Was
never
it like
had
one of those
applause.
red buttons?
Yeah.
That's sad.
You hit it. Now we have it built in. I love this. This is great.
Yeah.
This is all I've needed.
It's really awesome.
All right. Well, thank you all for listening. Episode
Yes.
1,
Thank you.
or not technically pilot episode, whatever we end up calling this thing. But thank you all for listening. It's going to be a journey. Thank you all for joining us on the start of this journey. Continue.
It's only gonna get better.
It's only going to get better and crazier.
All
and
uphill from here.
Yeah, basically. But stay tuned. We're going to be trying canned roast beef at some point and a bunch of other crazy food.
We're
I'm
gonna
gonna,
get
games.
I'm gonna make him try that fish,
The fish? What fish?
the Swedish fish,
The Swedish fish.
the canned Swedish fish that smells like
They make
fish.
a canned Swedish fish? I don't even like
It's-
fish.
It
I thought you were
smells.
talking about the candy.
You know what I'm talking about, David?
The Swedish fish?
It's like in a red can.
All right. Well, thank you all for listening. Make sure to check us out on social media. Pineapple Radio. We got a new all social media, so I should be really doing all this. So it's now Pineapple Radio everywhere. Not Pineapple Cast. You're not going to find that. The old original episodes of Pineapple Cast still available. Go find them somewhere out there. But this is the new server. This is where we're releasing stuff. Pineapple_radio is going to be us on Instagram, and then to find us on Facebook, it'll be Pineapple Radio on there. We're on YouTube now. What's our YouTube now? It's like the PAR team or something.
Yeah.
We couldn't get Pineapple Radio on there.
We couldn't get
Stay
Pineapple
tuned.
Radio.
That's probably going to change at some point. But right
Yeah.
now it's the PAR team.
Yeah, something like
The PAR
that.
team. It's
we
like
on-
the PAR team or
PAR
something.
is
We'll have these
Pineapple Radio.
flashing on the screen or something like that. I don't know. We need to have somebody in the background running around with a sign being like this. I mean,
Oh,
eventually
yeah.
we'll have an actual background. It's going to be really cool.
We're gonna get one of those
This is just
Tesla
the pilot.
robots just to wheel around with a sign.
Yes.
Stay tuned.
Yes.
Listen, we have a lot of ideas.
Are
We
we
got a
on
lot of
TikTok
ideas.
until Saturday?
When this comes out, TikTok will be banned.
Oh,
so
no.
we don't know what's.
We'll find out if it's
We might
on
be on TikTok.
We'll probably be
If
on
you
Red
guys
Note.
see us
We'll
on
flash
TikTok,
it here if it's there. That's
something like that.
something like that.
If
Yeah.
you guys see us on TikTok, congratulations, we made it.
We made it. But yes, again, thank you all for listening. One more shout out. This is going to get a lot cleaner as we, nail things down.
Yeah.
But again, shout out to Nick from Marston House.
Thank
Again,
you, Nick.
if you need some beats, you need some cool stuff, you need some stuff that's musically and amazing, go check him out. He made our intro. It's so much better than the one that I made, so it's a good one. Go check him out. Awesome guy there. And thank you all for listening, and we will see you next time on the next episode of Pineapple Radio.
Yeah.
Woo!